gentlemen, I appreciate very much you coming down and playing the drums.
Yeah.
You know, thank you. Went through a lot of explanations on how they work. Like input. What can I do? Anything you'd like to have changed? How do you feel about them? How's the action on it when you're playing it? Because you're in the driver's seat when you're doing it.
Yeah, you know, I when I played them, what I noticed was I wanted to keep playing them. You know what I'm saying? And they, you know,
Right.
the response was so great. It was almost like playing with another musician for me. It was like playing with a duo, as if maybe we were a guitar player and a guitar player was playing, and we had vocals, whatever. And that's how I felt about them. And to me, that's most important because they were pretty musical, for me. You know what I'm saying? First of all, the bass drum. I mean, forget it. I've never played.
It's the first thing you notice.
The thing should be you probably need a license to really carry it around and play with it. It's illegal. I know, seriously. I've never played a bass drum like that before, and it's just a killer.
It's the first thing you notice. As soon as you start playing, it's the first thing you notice.
Yeah.
You know, your first tendency is to hit that bass drum, and you're just kind of like, wow.
Yeah. The drums are just forget it, man. I mean, they sound good back here to me, and I always think whatever I'm playing they don't sound that great. And they're just
The response, I think, too, especially from the snare drum, ghost notes.
you hear everything.
You know, and it makes you, when you're playing with somebody, you're
Yeah.
able to be more responsive. You know, the different things you're doing, there are different things you're playing, ghost notes, stuff like that. Just they come out more with these drums. They're more vibrant than it is in any other kit.
As far as the snare drums, I love to play marches. It's
Yeah.
like one of my favorite things to play as a kid. I played marches all the time to military records, you know, and stuff. I just love playing. And these snare drums are made for that type of thing. I mean, it's made for everything, but for me, playing a march, and this is like a symphonic drum. You know, when I played it, and going from the 12 to the 14 was like, you could tell a difference, but they blended together so well when I played them. You know what I mean? They're just great. I love them. I could just play them all day, really.
I've always found that the action on the drums is very important. And I've always felt that it's like the difference between driving, you know, a Honda Civic and driving a Mercedes.
Right.
One you really have to drive, and the other one is like just so comfortable. And I've always found that I could do things on these drums that I could only do on practice pads.
Right.
Because of the action.
The action response.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, I played timpanis on when I played, not timpanis, mallets, but the drums sound, the toms sound like timpanis to me. And man, I'll tell you, that's to me is just the greatest. They sound, you can get more sound out of one drum with mallets. And you know,
even I was playing around before with the hot rods, and I mean just the you can get, no matter what type of style you're playing, whether it's you're playing something that's you know, jazz, rock, you know, something with the Latin, whatever. I mean, you can get whatever sound you want out of these drums.
I think the thing is that they're instruments, and I think a lot of us drummers forget about drums being an instrument, because you know, and these are instruments, man. You know, they're just
No,
they're just great drums.
musicality of
Yeah,
it still.
yeah.
And I tell you one thing that I enjoy more than anything else, all right, is not sitting behind a set of drums and playing them, because I am not the best drummer in the world by any means. But as far as I'm concerned, these are the best sounding drums in the world. And for me to sit back on the other side of a drum kit and watch Paul Yu or Dennis Yu get behind a set of drums, I immediately see that you're not putting down your licks, you're hearing the drums, and you're reacting to the sound of your drums, and the whole thing goes to such a musical point of view and a composition, and you don't have to worry about choking the drum or hitting it too hard. Your dynamics all of a sudden come alive, and basically what you're doing is you're literally discovering the drums, and with you guys here to do that, sitting back over there is the best seat in the house as far as I'm concerned. You know, with this drum kit, now we could put this together for you. All right, so how many sets you want?
Yeah, right. I'll give you a call.
You know, different colors, different days of the week. That's what it is.
Right. Now I get a hold of you. Yeah, no, man, just beautiful.
You'll probably use some of the money that I'm not paying you to buy it.
Right, exactly.
But
Yeah.
I
There you go.
appreciate it. I appreciate you guys coming.
Well, hey, thanks for letting us come.